Hey, you know, when you look back at an entire year in our popular culture, you tend to notice certain themes that carry throughout the year, that define the year for you. So with that in mind, here are 5 stupid things I noticed about 2012. The end of the world. Maybe you heard about this. A bunch of people said that the world was going to end on December 21st, 2012, because that's what they thought some ancient Mayans thought. It didn't happen. No one with a brain in his or her fucking head ever expected it to happen, and everyone who did expect it to happen should be right fucking embarrassed about it. Next. Pretty much everything Republicans did. I was going to single out Mitt Romney and his hollow, grasping, stumbling, hysterically outplayed presidential campaign, but I realized if you zoom out a little, Romney was just one guy in a party of fuck-ups. Everything the Republican Party did in 2012, from their pack of pathetic primary candidates to Karl Rove's refusal to accept election night reality, to the inability of House Republicans to pass their own bills in a chamber they control. 2012 was the year of Republicans swinging for the fences and whiffing with every cut. And it was awesome. It was incredibly entertaining. More, please. The only reason I mention it on this stupid list is because so many of the people involved are such huge, contemptible pieces of shit. Hey, that reminds me. Brian Fisher. Tastes vary from person to person. When I listen to talk radio, I enjoy intelligent discussion about a wide variety of topics from informed, articulate people. That's why I mostly listen to NPR. But if you, on the other hand, enjoy hearing every single tragic event, and quite a few non-tragic ones as well, blamed on the presence of gay people or our waning religious values, then Brian Fisher's radio program, Focal Point, on the American Family Radio Network, is probably right up your alley. With so much to choose from, you might think it would be difficult for me to pick the single most vile thing to come out of Fisher's mouth in 2012, but actually, it's really, really easy. Following the Sandy Hook shooting, Fisher told his deeply religious audience that the reason God did not intervene to prevent the murder of those 20 elementary school children is because it took place in a public school, and God is a gentleman. He doesn't go where he's not invited. Bigoted, shameless, and brutally, willfully stupid. Brian Fisher, ladies and gents. Gay haters. 2012 was a great year for the gay rights movement in the US, with same-sex marriage being legalized in 3 states. But those victories did not come without struggle. After all, remember 1 Million Moms throwing a shit fit over J.C. Penney hiring Ellen DeGeneres as a spokesperson? Remember the outrage over the gay Oreo? Remember the swell of self-righteous support from the right for Chick-fil-A when it was revealed that the company had donated millions of dollars to anti-gay organizations? Anti-gay groups spent 2012 fighting hard and coming on strong, and they would have easily been the definitive assholes of the year as far as I was concerned, if not for America's gun problem. The year began and ended with mass shootings. In February in Norcross, Georgia, and in December in Newtown, Connecticut, with nearly a dozen other shootings taking place in between, including the movie theater shooting in Aurora, Colorado in July. And those killed in those mass shootings amount to only a fraction of the total number of thousands of people killed in the United States by firearms in the year 2012. The United States has a higher firearm-related homicide rate than any other country in the developed world. And what would the NRA, our nation's most powerful gun rights organization, have us do about it? Talk about something else. Hey, let's reform mental health care in this country. That's important, right? Yes, that is very important. And in fact, mental health issues apparently played significant roles in several of these mass shootings. But let's not change the subject. The fact that we have a mental health care problem in this country does not change the fact that we also have a gun problem in this country. A problem deeply rooted in our cultural identity, our concept of liberty, and our perception of government. A problem that will only be solved in time through bold and courageous action that results in real significant change. A problem that has gone shamefully unaddressed for decades. You know, going into the final stretch here, I was positive that the anti-gay lobby would turn out to be the worst, most repugnant sons of bitches of the year. But I was wrong. Congratulations, NRA. Your late post-Newtown drive was gutsy, and it paid off for you in a big way. I hereby dub the assholes of the year. You earned it. The hardest part is only picking 5. Catch you next time.